Okay, so do I have anything to be worried about? Because let me tell you what happened. I came home the other day to find my neighbor inside of my house with my boyfriend. And she's very attractive. She's single and hardly wearing anything. And while she was hanging out with my boyfriend, he reassured me and said, "Oh, no, we only hang out 3 times a week." Had no clue. I got to tell you, I'm feeling some type of way about it.
Especially if they're attractive.
That's an automatic. How about no?
So you think
that is a no.
You think they're screwing around?
I think they are. I mean, if he never disclosed at any point that she was coming over, like, hey, Tiffany's coming over like 3 days a week. You know, we're hanging out. Yeah, like, why are you hanging out with somebody else's boyfriend like that?
Yeah, I think she only has a problem with it because it's another attractive woman. But if it was just like, oh, like the neighbor that brings over beers, a guy of the opposite sex, she would have been okay with it. You know?
I don't know.
But if it's an attractive coworker, now there's some problems.
I kind of feel like I'd be like, yeah, we're going to have to move. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to have to figure this out. What? Because you know what? That's like a sign that you don't know what they're doing. What if they're hooking up?
You're going to move?
We about to move. You know what? That would be like, I'm about to move without you. You could work it out with the neighbor. Like, you know what I mean?
Move?
I would definitely probably feel some type of way about it. You wouldn't feel, of course you wouldn't, Ando.
Why wouldn't you just install hidden cameras?
You could do that too. That should be like the first thing.
Yeah, like you're like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then like install the cameras when they're not there.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Oh, that's a good idea. That would be really, really good. You know, but I mean, do you really need to do that if your partner isn't disclosing that your neighbor who's good looking is hanging out with them? Well, like 3 days out of the week?
Well, I'll give you peace of mind. to see if he's actually being real about it.
Yeah, but you know what? Regardless of the peace of mind, she should have been notified if she lives there as well as the girlfriend. She should have been notified, like, hey, by the way, Tiffany, the next door neighbors have been coming over, and he never disclosed that. Like, she found out on her own.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of like situations or instances where I've had like neighbors over, but I've never really had that. Like, the only like came over like, hey, did you know that your swamp cooler is leaking? I'm like, no, thanks for telling me.
I don't talk to my neighbors. I keep to myself, and that's just me. I've never done that. Like, never.
I always thought like it was good to introduce yourself to the neighbors. So just in case you have like gatherings or get-togethers, they never report you to the cops.
Yeah, that's true too.
But yeah, I think my neighbors are pretty cool for the most part.
Yeah.
But I've never gotten into like, oh, hey, like, come on over. Like,
yeah, come over. Let's chill for like 3 days. You know, when my girlfriend's gone or my boyfriend's gone, but you're going to feel some way.
Yeah, especially like if you don't know about it. It's always a line that always gets you in trouble or makes it really questionable.
Like, ladies, you're going to have to chime in on this because honestly, would you feel some type of way? Because she even ended it saying that. She's like, I feel some type of way about this. Like, and I feel like she's valid to feel the way she feels. I genuinely do.
If he's lying, but what if it's like, just like friendly neighborly stuff?
Yeah, but why couldn't he tell her, his own girlfriend, like, hey, little Tiffany over here is like hanging out with me?
Yeah, because sometimes it's not a big deal. Like, but
you wouldn't say anything, Ando, if okay.
Yeah, I would just say, why'd you have to lie to me? Why you have to lie about this?
Yeah, but you're gonna also not trust her.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, so what's really going on? And then that's when I start the cameras.
You're like,
what's going on here?
What's going on? I don't know. You know, we're gonna open up the phone lines right now, 262-5477-262-KISS. Call in, text into the show. It's the same number. And not only that, you can actually comment inside of GLF Nation. All you got to do is search the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Twitch. It's on Facebook, YouTube. It's under Gina Lee Fuentes TV. And click on live. What are your thoughts on this? Does she have a right to kind of suspect that something's going on? And honestly, how would you feel if you found out a really hot neighbor, a good-looking neighbor was chilling with your partner 3 days out of the week? Like, let's just keep that real. 262-KISS.
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on KISS 97.3. Trending new music.
Hell no. Hell no. All right, so since our phones are still acting up, we're going to have to keep it to...
Yeah, that's why we can't give away Tech 9.
No, we can give away Tech 9, but we're going to have to do it inside of the text line if we did it. So we do have Tech 9, but... I don't know.
Like, you can only hang out with my husband if you're not hot.
Not even then. Like, I just feel like him not disclosing that is a big deal. Like, not being honest about that is huge.
Like, who's coming in and out of your house?
Yes.
And you would move? Why would you?
I'd be like, I'm out. I'm out. Because how are you going to feel comfortable? Like, you're going to always judge that person. Then you leave.
No, you can't.
Then you
That's still on
fucking
your
go.
name.
You don't stay for that. Because I feel like every female is going to feel a certain type of way about it.
But move?
I would move.
That's extreme.
I don't feel like it's extreme because she didn't say if it's a house, an apartment. She said her home, but we don't know what kind of home is it. Is it a condo? Is it a house, an apartment?
Could be
I feel like I ain't going to trust both of you. I'm out. I'm out. Ain't got time for bullshit. Ain't no time for that. That's going to be hell. Good. 3 times a week.
Like, I'm moving.
Look at Kim Gasket getting riled up.
It's like, where the hell are you going to move to? You going to move in back with your parents?
Robert! Good morning, good morning. She going to feel a certain type of way about it. I think she has every right to feel that way.
That's how I would never move in with no female.
Oh, and that's the only reason.
The main reason is they can kick you out anytime they want.
Nah, I'd be the one leaving. I'd be like, I'm out.
And if like this situation happened, it's not my house, it's their house.
Yeah, but then why isn't her boyfriend disclosing that the neighbor is coming over? Like, I feel like that's a big thing.
That's why I won't move in. That's why I will have my own house.
Who's moving where, Demetch? All right, we're going to take it straight to text and
And if I ever get
GLF
tired of you, I
Nation.
just go back to my house.
You've got mail. Inbox issues on the Gina Lee Fuentes Show. Kiss 97.3.
Okay, so do I have anything to be worried about? Because let me tell you what happened. I came home the other day to find my neighbor inside of my house with my boyfriend. And she's very attractive. She's single and hardly wearing anything. And while she was hanging out with my boyfriend, he reassured me and said, oh, no, we only hang out 3 times a week. Had no clue. I got to tell you, I'm feeling some type of way about it.
You are totally justified in that. Promise. I promise. Because 3 days out of the week, who knows for how long, and she just found out. And the girls coming over in probably like booty shorts or like a fitted shirt or whatnot. If she's hardly wearing anything and chilling with your man, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, and I think the only reason why, like, she's kind of really questioning this and blowing up about it is because he lied. You know, like, if you have neighbors come over, you can let your partner know later on in the day, right? Like, oh, yeah, so-and-so came over.
You should probably, as soon as you make that kind of connection and say, hey, want to come out and chill? You should probably text your partner and say, hey, by the way, you know, Sarah over here is going to be chilling and hanging out like 3 days out of the week. She's not doing
Yeah,
much.
like I said, I don't think she would have ever had an issue if it was like the other husband or a guy neighbor bringing over some beers, watching the game, watching
Okay,
some
yeah,
sports,
but
some
yeah,
football.
that's like guy hanging out though. Like guy hanging out with girl, and then the girl's coming over with hardly any clothing. Come on. Like I feel like she's making the move without making the move.
Oh, is she luring in him?
She's luring
Seducing
him
her?
in. Yes. You don't get that?
Well-
you don't feel that at all? You don't think that there's something going on?
Well, if you're like he's not telling you about it, then there's
Right.
a reason why he's not telling you about it. Because this is probably the same issue that he would have came across anyway. Like, why is she coming over?
Y'all, I feel
like
like
another
she is totally justified to feel the way she does. And I feel like a lot of females would probably agree with her. So we're going to open up the text line. We're going to do GLF Nation. Phones 262-5477-262-KISS. It is the same number to text in. GLF Nation. You could go on Twitch. You could go on Facebook under the Gina Lee Fuentes Show. Click on live on YouTube under Gina Lee Fuentes TV. So let's go ahead and kick off the text.
This is from Shannon in Rio Rancho. It says, nope, I would not approve of this, especially with my husband seeing him 3 times a week. I can't believe that it took that long for her to find out.
Yeah.
If my husband ever did this, then I will find every way to try and move out of that neighborhood.
All right,
it's kind
check.
of like what you said. You want to move.
Yeah, I would move. Because you know what? It's not going to be friendly anymore. It's not going to be friendly because you know what? There's probably going to be words being said. Things can happen to cars. Like things can happen to houses. I would move. Like honestly. Now this one came in from Lisa in Rio Rancho. Lisa goes, oh my God. I'm going through this at this very second. I just found out that my boyfriend, who I have an apartment with on the west side, has been hanging out with our neighbor, but he's the one who goes to her apartment, and she is good looking, and she hardly wears any clothes. I've been feeling a certain type of way about this, and I can't believe that you guys are actually discussing this morning. I would have to say that right now, I'm in the process of moving out. I never looked at him the same, and I didn't look at her the same. Not only that, my car got keyed, and I'm not here for that. I'm just done. Whatever you do, run.
Yeah, we got Will on Twitch says, heck no. He knows he was wrong for that. How would he feel if the shoe was on the other foot?
Exactly. And then Kim Gaska, she was just like, oh my gosh, you know, this is like a real quick situation. People, you got to realize, like, when you're dealing with a partner, it's just a different vibe if they're not going to be honest and tell you what's going on.
Oh, yeah, and that happens in a lot of relationships
Yes.
a lot of times. And D. Meach says only 3 times a week. WTF, tell him to go hang out there, then
Yeah, dude, go ahead and hanging out 3 times a week. It's basically you're causing the drama. There's going to be
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah,
you
we're
were
doing that for 3
dying
times a
reading
week.
that. You were dying trying to read that.
Yeah, thanks for filling in, because you couldn't read it either.
I couldn't even. It wouldn't expand. I was like, we have another one that came in from David in Santa Fe. David said, my girlfriend just recently did this, but it was with my best friend. I had no problem with them hanging out because it's my best friend. I didn't think anything of it. Come to find out, she got knocked up and I left the situation ASAP.
It's always a name.
Somebody's going to get pregnant, y'all.
Oh,
Someone's
my
getting
God.
pregnant.
Live with the Gina Lee Fuentes Show.
I love the morning show.
Kiss 97.3.
No word on the phones, right? So I'm going to have
Nah.
to send that text out that
Or
the
the
phones
email
are
at
down
least?
again.
Yeah, send the email. Because they're talking about the update. And there's still no update on it right now.
D-Meach goes, these girls only want a man they can't have. Once he's in their home, she don't want him.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you know what that
Women
reminds
are
me
like
of?
that.
Ariana Grande.
Wait a minute, like that.
Remember with Ethan Slater? Like, Ariana Grande's always with somebody
Women
who's
do
taken.
that all the time.
Big Sean was taken. The previous 3 boyfriends before him, they all had girlfriends. And they all left their partners to be with Ariana Grande.
Yeah, it's always the women. Men are just cheaters, but women always do that.
You're going to blame the women? I blame both because it takes 2 people. Like you both have to
Here we go.
consciously make that decision to say, hey, I'm going to hang out with you. And hey, we might be messing around.
It's always the women.
I'm like, yeah, no. Let me get audio. All right, we're set. Here we go. Celebrity radar. Creeping up on 8 a.m. So I don't know about you guys, but I did watch Dawson's Creek, and James Vanderbeek was amazing on it. I loved him. But it was kind of crazy to see everything he's going through now. Now, he had rectal cancer stage 3. He's been fighting that. But he did a 20-year reunion for Dawson's Creek, and he couldn't go physically in person. And I'm sure you guys probably saw the videos that went all over social media. He looked really frail. He looked so frail. And I think he only turned 48 or 49.
Oh, wow.
He's young. And now he's auctioning everything off. And he said, I got to help do something for my treatment, the support, you know, and the effect, including if there's extra money, it's going to go to the other families that need it. He is now doing his memorabilia, his personal that he kept from the set of Dawson's Creek. That includes a necklace Dawson gave Joey for prom. And that's going from anywhere between, I think they said $26,000 to about $52,000. And the pilot episode outfit, which is going for $4,000. All of the memorabilia is up for auction.
Wow.
And it's just sad because he's having to sell everything off.
Yeah, he was Dawson, right? Because
Yeah.
honestly, I've never seen Dawson's Creek, but he is the face of Dawson's Creek, right?
It was him, and I forgot who was the girl that was married to Tom Cruise. I just went, Katie Holmes. There we go. Katie Holmes. Yeah, because they were the big ones before they started messing around, before she on the show started messing around with Joey Jackson, or I can't remember.
Yeah,
his
because
name.
I was too young to, like, that was a teenage show that, like, when I was still little, I didn't really care for.
Yeah.
But one thing that he is really known for is Varsity Blues.
Yes.
That's what I know him from.
Yeah, he
And
was
that's really
huge
sad
in
to hear
that.
he's going through that.
Yeah, so he is struggling. Eddie Murphy, I think he's waking up, you guys. I think he's woke right now. Because, you know, we talked about him, I think, on Monday, where he was like, you know, I don't go to funerals. I don't like that kind of celebration. It just is weird as you're honoring. He goes like, I won't go, but I'll pay for it. If he has to pay for a funeral, he will. But now he's saying the reason he skips award shows. Now, he said celebs, when they go to the red carpet, every single one of them is putting on an act. He goes, they're acting and they're fake, and I don't like it. And he's trying to keep everything real. He goes, being in a room full of famous people, I really don't care for. Everybody's pretending. Everybody's performing instead of just being themselves. And I totally agree with that.
I thought it was always like that.
I feel
never
like it's like that
thought
everywhere.
Celebrities were ever themselves. Even
Yeah.
especially at award shows.
Yeah, especially, right? Ariana Grande, what's going on? Okay, so she is known for stealing men. I mean, let's just kind of keep it real, right? So her and Ethan Slater, if you don't know the backstory, as they were filming The Wizard of Oz and, all the stuff that was going on, he was one of the actors on the show that you guys saw. And of course, they fell in love on the set, but he was married and he had a brand new infant. Like his wife had just given birth. I think the baby was like a month old. Now, there's all these rumors going around that they're splitting up, that Ariana Grande is bored. Ariana Grande is now cheating on him with somebody else. Do I believe that? Yes, I do, because that's pretty much what she does. She monkey bars every situation. But now they're saying, despite all of these rumors, that they're still together. What I think is going to happen is they're holding it together till the end of the year, and then by the new year, they're going to cut it off. But I don't think they're actually working out.
Yeah, due to like irreconcilable differences. Something.
It's not working out. Let's just be real.
And if you're a fan of Idris Elba, just like I am, and you watch the movie Luther on Netflix, well, there's going to be a sequel that's going to be coming out. It's filming and set for London in early 2026, but the sequel is Luther, the Fallen Son. And quite honestly, I'm a huge Idris Elba fan, but I didn't really understand Luther. Isn't he like a detective or something? Have you ever watched it?
No desire. I'm not a big fan. I know you are, though.
Yeah, I really like Idris Elba. He plays a lot of good roles. Like whether it's The Office or
right.
I'm trying to think like where he DJ. It's called Something Charlie.
No
clue. That was a good series on Netflix.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge fan of Idris Elba. I just don't know. I probably had to give it another shot to watch Luther.
Yeah, but you said you were totally probably scrolling when you watched it the first time around. Like, why even bother trying a second time? If it didn't get you the first time, it ain't going to get you the second time.
That's right. And Diddy's working in prison right now in the Chapel Library. So, he's trying to get a year cut off from his prison sentence by completing a 9-month drug rehab program in the New Jersey facility. But how is he doing that when he got caught with liquor? Making his moonshine.
You guys, let's just accept the fact that he's going to be out in 2027. This whole 3 years or 4 years behind bars is not going to happen.
That's what I said.
It's not going to happen. I say at the end of 2027.
Yeah, but he's actually working in the prison in the Chapel Library and teaching entrepreneurship to other inmates. So he's going to teach them how to be a mogul. I don't know how that's going to work. Didn't they do that like on the movie Blow? Where he was teaching them?
I think he was teaching them. Yeah, he was teaching them something about
He's gonna be doing something like that too. How to throw the Diddy parties. And Sabrina Carpenter.
Throw a Diddy party?
Yeah, a good one too, right? And Sabrina Carpenter she's set to star and produce a musical inspired by Alice in Wonderland. So I'm tired of all these musical films, and I love Sabrina Carpenter, but I do not want another damn musical film.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I really don't care for him unless it's something I really want to see, and that does not sound appealing.
Yeah, don't they have Wicked? We're back.
Sorry.
That's what she said. Let me know when you come in.
Okay, I got this up.
Damn, we got more text messages that came in.
Did we really? What did we get?
From the South Valley. I got someone in Albuquerque. Say.
Squilliam, where's your girlfriend? Praise and glory she was getting from you yesterday.
Oh, yeah. What's her name again?
Jackie, I think is what he said her name was.
Jackie?
Jackie.
That's what my car is called.
Your car is called Jackie?
Yeah.
It's not Jacqueline?
Well, isn't Jackie and Jacqueline like Jack?
Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess, yeah. Jacqueline?
Jacqueline?
Jacqueline? Jacqueline. Hey, is anybody flying for Thanksgiving? Out of curiosity, can somebody type a 1 if you're flying out for Thanksgiving?
Like, with what?
With a plane. Getting on a plane. Is anybody getting on a plane for Thanksgiving? Oh. Good morning, Stacy Leela, Marlena Compost. Marlena. All right, we're at 7. They are still dead. Let me call the request line again.
Call them, cuz.
Man, if it's not one thing, it's something else.
All
right, so it's...
Yeah, with all the crap happening, they're still going to cancel flights after the shutdown.
Marlena, good move. You might want to drive. We're going to give the update right now. It's a hot mess. It's not going to get better for a while.
And my aunt's in Hawaii right now, and I think they got rid of Hawaiian Airlines altogether.
There's a Hawaiian Airlines?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
I remember taking it from Phoenix all the way to Hawaii.
Oh, look at Chassis. Chassis goes, my red one is named Mac, and my Chevy's name is Truckee. Where's Truckee at?
What happened to Mater?
Where's Truckee?
We should call yours Theodore. Yours looks like a Theodore.
My car doesn't look like a Theodore.
What does it look like?
Her name is Moonlight.
Moonlight?
Yes.
I like Theodore better.
Theodore? Getting inside Theodore. Be back.
Theodore can go for a drive.
Her name is Midnight. Midnight Star.
I thought it was Moonlight.
I'm sorry, Moonlight Star. It's in my phone. Whenever I make the payment, it's under her name. I did. I put it under her name.
Moonlight Star.
Moonlight Star.
See, look at here we go. City L truck driver girlfriend Jackie. Not funny grandma 1989.
City L truck driver girlfriend Jackie. So not a lot of people. Good morning. Savannah Wheeler, where have you been? How are you doing? How is life? Good morning. So there was only one person in the chat that's traveling? That was planning on flying? All right, 1 minute.
Flying for the holidays. That sounds stressful. Because every damn year I see people like on the floor sleeping. There's people sleeping in the seats.
Delayed flights.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Just watching you guys. Always so damn busy. Aren't we all? We all too busy, y'all. Always damn busy. Busy playing catch up.
What would I do? What would I do?
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3.
You guys, I guess we can officially say we're like 14 days away from Thanksgiving if you don't count today. 14 days away.
Yeah.
2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks.
A little over a week.
And
a couple weeks.
people plan their flights ahead of time. People book these, and with the government shutdown, believe it or not, it's so crazy to say that started on October 1st, and we're already November 12th, and we're barely getting the government to try to reopen now. That government shutdown took a hot second, no doubt. But here's what everybody's been kind of concerned about, all right? So you had flight stewardess that were going all over social media. The flight attendants were over there saying, don't fly because, like, the planes aren't being kept up and people aren't working and the air traffic control, like, all this stuff. And they were taking to social media and saying that it was just a hot mess. Well, even after the shutdown ends, they're saying that airlines will not be up to schedule. What do I mean by that? That means that they will need time to adjust to the schedules, the staffing, even when the government shutdown ends. So they said you can expect, guaranteed 100%, that flights will be delayed and continue to not fly.
Ooh, damn. But, you know,
yeah.
I've said it before. I'd rather still fly.
I'm not trying to chill in an airport for like 2 days. No, I'm good.
Me neither, but like I feel like it's way more safer than driving. A lot more people die in car accidents every year than people dying on plane crashes.
And you know what's so crazy about it is that more and more every single year, it becomes the biggest traveling holiday of the year. Even more so than Christmas. Everybody travels, and they said this is going to be the biggest expectation of people just going out and traveling and flying is for Thanksgiving. And they said it's coming off the heels of being 2 weeks away from the biggest holiday, and planes are still not flying the way they should.
Yeah, but do you like road trips? Like,
I love road trips.
I don't like road trips.
I totally do.
Oh my God.
Listen to music, got your snacks. I love traveling like that.
I get to my destination as quick as possible.
I mean, I live 6 hours away from home in Texas from here.
Yeah, but if you had to drive from here all the way like to upstate New York, would you still do it?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's all
because I like sceneries. I like the scenery. I like traveling. I like seeing new things. I like seeing new cities and like getting things like that.
Yeah. Kentucky.
You mean Lincoln, Nebraska? You know, no, like I really enjoy it. I think it's nice. I feel like sometimes if you're a great traveling partner, then you can make it exciting and fun.
Yeah, but it also depends on who's driving. Like, when you're driving, you don't really get to take in the scenery. But if you're a passenger princess, you get all of the luxuries. Get to, like, enjoy the time sleeping, looking at the scenery. But if you're the driver, you have to pay attention.
Well, I mean, you're paying attention and looking at your surroundings. But I feel like with Thanksgiving being so close that it is, for those of you that are flying out, just pray and hope that your plane isn't going to be delayed, because they said it's going to happen in all the major airports. Guaranteed.
Let's just say you're not going to make it this year.
Yeah. Now you'll have an excuse not to go.
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3.
Yeah, like I didn't want to see my in-laws this year. Let's just say that our flights got canceled.
Look at Stacey Leela. She was like, I'm staying home for the holidays. Family can come to me this year. It is better, too. Like, sometimes when you don't travel, you're like, you don't have to worry about, like, packing the car down, unloading it, taking stuff in, buying stuff, spending extra money, you know? When you stay home.
Montanique says, I like road trips up to 10 hours max. After that, yep, take a flight. I agree, because, like, if I go to Vegas, I'd rather fly because it's closer. Or even Denver, fly, it's closer.
Y'all, I drove 16 hours. It's 16 hours from Denver to Dallas. And so, like, I didn't realize it because I just went ahead and put it in the GPS and I just took off. And I drove the whole 16 hours, no rest, no sleep, no nothing. I just took it.
Yeah, it does. It's always about the company you keep, right? But if you like have a screaming baby in your damn car for that long.
Yeah, you want to fly.
Yeah, because I remember Jay Steele, you know how he goes all the way back home to Ohio? Yeah. He said this is the first time we had like Kason, his kid.
Yeah.
And he said like that was hard because like he would be crying. You know, they had to like pull
Baby,
over.
he's
Yeah,
an infant.
exactly.
He's a baby.
But like I remember going to Phoenix with Omar and Ricky, and that was pretty fun. Besides getting pulled over by the cops, but
I mean,
other
but
than that,
you
was
can
pretty
make
fun.
it fun. I mean, you can. It's not like you can't. I mean, 10 hours max. I think my max is 16 hours, and then I'm good.
16 hours.
Yeah, because that was how long it took from Denver when I lived in Denver and I worked at KS 1075. It took me 16 hours
I
from
100%
KS 1075 in
agree with
Denver
you,
to
Montanique.
get to Dallas. It took me 16 hours.
Yeah, because Montanique on YouTube said, but that drive from New Mexico to Cali is a drag. 13
That's
hours.
a 13-hour drive.
I know.
Yeah.
I've taken that drive, and you're like, can we just be there? Yeah. By the time we're like, was near Kingman, where you can either go to California or you can go to Vegas. Around that time, I'm like, just get me the hell out of this car.
Yeah. Look at D-Meach. My brother wants us to go to Phoenix for Thanksgiving. It's easier for him to come home because he was so worried about the gas money while we were having to do gas, hotel, food, etc. Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, it takes money to go on the road trip, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
Flying right now, it's very
yeah,
questionable.
because the good, like I've said, the great thing about going on a road trip is you still have your car for every destination you want to go. You know, you don't have to go and rent a car, take it back. You know, more expenses, or if not, you're just Ubering everywhere. That's even more expensive.
But then you're in an airport and you're over there buying like all this food. You're getting coffees and everything is so expensive in an airport.
Yeah, but it gets me to my destination way quicker.
Yeah, that's true too.
'Cause it's about like 45 minutes from here to Phoenix.
Yeah, but let me tell you
an
something.
hour.
If they're not taking care of the planes like they should be, because some of the mechanics are all of them are taking a leave of absence or whatever because of that shutdown, and those planes need maintenance daily. I mean, didn't you hear about that plane that caught on fire? I think one of the engines did, and
Yeah,
it was
with the
because
UPS.
nobody could work on the plane.
It was UPS.
Yeah.
The one that killed like 10 people or so.
No. This one caught on fire mid-air, and they actually landed with the engine on fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of the stuff
There's
going on
so
with
many
the
issues right now
with the
with
airplanes.
planes.
Because you got to understand that these airplanes are really old. They're probably, some of them are like refurbished from the 70s or even 80s, and they just keep like putting like newer parts on older planes.
Well, why don't they buy new planes?
They're, you know how expensive it is to buy a brand new
Look
plane?
how many people buy and get on a plane. They should be able to pay it off in like a week.
No. Well, the maintenance costs a lot of money. So it's easier just to maintain an old plane than it is to buy a brand new one.
Man, I guess.
Yeah, because they don't want to spend money on a brand new plane.
Yeah.
Like they want to be cheap and efficient.
I don't know.
Probably more cheap right now.
Mo cheap.
Uh,
I don't know.
Thanksgiving. You know, I might just stay home and just eat my chewy crunch bars. That's it.
Your chewy crunch bars.
You know, actually, I watched last night, and I was I got like it's very festive. It reminds me of I was gonna say Halloween, of the
Christmas?
holidays and Christmas. It was Jingle All the Way. You ever seen that?
No, because I don't watch holiday movies unless
Why
it's,
not?
Yeah, I just don't.
It was everybody's favorite holiday movie.
Not even. Okay, A Christmas Story is still mine.
Yeah,
The
but that's more
original
Christmas
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from like the 70s.
and the old ass one.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
How about?
Those are the only ones that I like. I really don't do holiday movies. It's just like, the holidays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah,
'Cause, like
I just
right
can't.
after the show, they said Miracle on what 34th or 38th Street. I tried to watch that. They had the little girl actor from Matilda.
Now, A Christmas Carol,
And
I
I
could
didn't really
totally
care for
watch. I will totally watch A Christmas Carol. Because, like, if it's like Jim Carrey or Johnny Depp, like the new one that's going to come out with Johnny Depp, I'm here for it. Because I know it's going to be good. It's Johnny Depp. As Ebenezer Scrooge, right? Ebenezer?
Isn't that?
That's A Christmas Carol.
Is it kind of like Polar Express? I don't like that movie.
I don't know. I didn't watch Polar Express either. I don't like
didn't like the
holiday movies.
animations.
I care less about those.
Love that movie.
Look at Tammy Morgan.
Yeah, it's a
I
great
love
movie.
that movie, Ando.
Which one? I said Jingle All the Way, and the other one that came up right after it was
Bad Santa.
Miracle on 38th Street.
I
or
love
something.
Bad Santa. I watch that every year. Of
I
course,
don't-
because it's Billy Bob Thornton.
I don't
Bad
really care for
Santa
that
all the
one,
way.
Actually, I gotta probably get into that again.
What? You didn't like it?
Not really.
You didn't like Bad Santa.
Even people love Elf, but it's
I mean, yeah, I'm not really a. It was good the first time around when I watched Elf, but that was it.
He's making a second one. So that should be nice.
Look at Sam. I'm just going to eat a Lunchable for Thanksgiving. I'm just going to order a pizza.
I'm trying to think of other.
Mine is Prancer.
Turbo Man. Yeah.
Turbo Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jungle All the Way. That's another good one, too.
Wait, hold on, Tammy. What is Jungle All the Way?
She meant Jingle.
Oh.
But there's also another one like that, too, with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I just like, honestly, the only reason why I like Christmas or this kind of holiday season is because it seems so festive and wholesome. I love festive and wholesome.
Nah, I'm good. I'll pass. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't care for the holidays. I will be completely honest. I'm like, just hurry up and end the year so we can get back to shit. Like, I love the time off.
No, I love the vibes. They're
I'm
like
good.
Wholesome.
Nah, I'm good.
Festive.
Nah, yeah, I'll pass on that. I don't care for the holidays.
The Santa Claus movies are definitely a classic. I like those too with Tim Allen.
The Santa Claus movie is classic. Hey, Stacey Leela, is that the one with who's the guy that came out on that TV show, Santa Claus?
What are you talking about?
He came out with the guy who you never saw his face, and he was always peeking over the fence. What is that show?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Frost, are you talking about the one from like the 80s, Sam?
Yeah, there was Jack Frost, and there was a new one where his dad turned into the snowman. Wasn't that Jack Frost?
Tammy's all, sorry, I'm typing. I was all, yeah, Jungle. It's a good one.
Christmas is another
Minnie
day.
Hernandez, she's like, Christmas is another day. Yeah, it's just a day to relax and hang with the family.
Yeah, it depends, if you celebrate it.
Yeah, I really don't care. I'll be honest, you guys, I do not care for the holidays except for the time off.
They say Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, that one, the first one, I think it took place, or is it the second one? It's the one that's in the tall glass building, and it takes place around the holidays. I think at a Christmas party or something like that.
So that's what they claim it's.
Like, I'll watch that. I'll watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'll watch A Christmas Carol, stuff like that. A Christmas Story. But it's not my favorite holiday. Halloween is.
Yeah. I think that's probably my closest favorite holiday. I don't really have a full-blown holiday that I get excited for.
Yeah, I don't either.
But that's probably one. I think that day is probably my favorite holiday then.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the meaning of Christmas has kind of been diminished, in my opinion, as far as like everybody's made it about the gifts, and instead it should be about like, God or Jesus being born. But I mean, in all honesty, if you actually go by the Bible, Jesus was born in April.
Yeah, I never get what I want for Christmas. So
it's like,
I came to realize that I'm never gonna get what I want for Christmas.
Never?
Never. Like when I was younger, yeah, I got some things, but as an adult, never getting what I want for Christmas.
Adventures in babysitting.
Yeah, because in Thanksgiving, what's a good Thanksgiving movie? What's a good Thanksgiving movie?
Bad Santa.
No, that's Christmas.
There's this. It's called Thanksgiving Day. I think it's called Thanksgiving Day, and it's a scary movie, and that one's actually really good.
Not that one.
Yes, that one's actually good. Vanessa, Mindy's your sister, like your for real sister, or your fake sister? Like, this is my friend. She's my sister.
Yeah.
Or she like for real your sister. Mindy?
We don't have family members there. Your mom will say like, oh yeah, this is your auntie. Like they just been like friends since college.
Right? Ooh. I got it.
Better get it.
Here we go.
Come on, cuz, get it. How many of y'all think you're gonna get socks for Christmas again?
Test show on Kiss 97.3.
Okay, I know we're on cuffing season because we're 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving, but I have the official list of people who drain the relationship. If you're in a relationship right now, or maybe you're cuffing with somebody for the season, for the holidays, These are the things you've got to look out for, because what they're going to do is they're going to drain you in the relationship. Okay?
I can already know. I always put the number one up there is nagging.
Well, let's see if it's on the
nagging
list.
would drain everything.
We're going to read this list together for the first time. Here we go. All right. So, you meet somebody, they always get your attention. You start seeing them, you're dating them, but then you start realizing you're really drained by the relationship. Have you ever been in that situation where you're like, and I'm going to go home?
Yeah,
or you always have to be with them. Or, you never really have a lot of free time. And then there's a lot of complaining or things that happen. And then all of a sudden, the relationship that used to be really great is now draining you and the relationship. Here's what you got to look out for. Number one is very clingy. They demand your attention all the time, and they do not want to be left out of anything.
That's so annoying.
This is going to trigger a lot of people.
Yeah, being clingy is a bad trait to have.
Being insecure or having low self-esteem, if you're always having to reassure your partner, no, it's only you that I want. Yeah, that girl passed by, but she means nothing. I was reckless eyeballing. I just looked that way. Like, you're always having to explain because your partner is insecure.
Yeah, that sounds very fatiguing.
You
already.
guys, are you ready for this? If 1 to 3 of these resonate with you, then you're in a really, really draining relationship. Up to 3 of these is all you have to agree with.
Okay.
Up to 3, okay?
And I've already had the first 2 before.
You already got the first 2. Number 3 is can't communicate what they want. In other words, they either won't say it or they think you know somehow and you don't. They expect you to read them and you're like, I can't read your mind. If you're having to say physically to your partner, I can't read your mind. Just tell me what you want to eat. Just tell me where you want to go. Just tell me where you want to, have this.
I was hinting to you.
See, exactly. Something like that.
I was giving you hints and you couldn't take the hint.
It's going to trigger
you really
everybody.
Don't love me.
It's going to trigger. Number 4 is asking for favors, but they don't return them. In other words, they expect it to be all about them. Oh, I need you to pay for this tire. Oh, I need you to pay for this. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. But when you actually ask your partner, hey, will you do this for me? I ain't got time. Don't do the favor in return.
Or you know what's even just as bad is if they're doing all these things for you and they try to throw it in your face. Well, I did this, and that for you.
Ooh,
Why can't you do this one thing for me? And like, oh my.
Yeah, that one's a big one too. Number 5 is asking for help with the smallest things. That means that they can't figure out how to turn the key in the doorknob. They can't reach for something on top of the fridge, and the stool is right next to them, but they don't want to do it. They're calling on you. There's a spider in the bedroom. They need you to go kill it. There's, the dog needs to be walked and it's her turn to walk it or his turn and they're not doing it. Small things like that. Number 6 is, basically they want to be the center of your world, the center attention, but they also want to control the situation.
Sounds like only child
and
syndrome.
Control you. Yeah, it does, right? Number 7, again, we're talking about the traits of people that drain every relationship. And there's a possibility, because we're on cuffing season, that you're in one of these, okay? And all you got to have is 3 on this list. That means you're in a really draining relationship. Number 7, this should have been moved to the top, manipulation. They get very manipulative. They kind of use guilt. They make you feel bad for not being there. Or I had this happen. I fell down. When you weren't there when I asked you, I told you to be right there. I told you to hold the chair and you didn't come and I had to get it right then and there. They blame you. They get very manipulative. Number 8, they won't take responsibility. Responsibility, they don't even know how to do that. Y'all ever run into people like that? Because I know several people that have always been that way.
I'm guilty of it.
Are you really?
Yeah, I don't take responsibility sometimes.
Maybe that's why we're always in trouble. All right, number 9, very jealous. They get really jealous if you're talking to a coworker and that coworker actually means nothing to you. They're actually doing their job. They're just a coworker. Maybe some of your friends, maybe some of the friends' girlfriends and boyfriends.
Or if your neighbor
very
comes
jealous.
by 3 times a week.
Stop it. All right, number 10, they need validation 24/7. Now, that means that you always have to tell them you're the only one. I only want to be with you. Look, I want a future with you over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, I thought that was clingy. Sounds about the same in insecurity.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, so they did give a resolution to this. If you happen to be somebody who has 3 or more of what's on this list, they said you have to set healthy boundaries. Pull back if you're drained. Tell your partner no. It's okay to tell your partner no. Let them throw the fit. They will be like a kid. They'll throw it. They'll be upset, but eventually they'll get over it. problem is
Eventually.
a kid goes back to being happy. An adult, they're going to remember.
Yeah, you know what that word is? It's resentment. They're going to resent you for everything.
Exactly. Watch out.
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3.
I've dealt with every single one of those situations.
I knew you were going to say that.
How come nagging wasn't on there?
It wasn't.
That's my number one thing, man. Don't nag me. Don't mom me.
And literally, it's not on there. Look. That's the list. That's the full list. You have to set boundaries.
Yeah.
But
A
it's
woman
not-
wrote that list.
Take the list away from me. It's like a sport for the holiday season for some people.
What? What is?
All right, here we go. 3 minutes. Oh, this time is flying. It's already getting close to 9 o'clock. Super duper fast. Psycho, cuckoo's nest, cuckoo's nest. All right, we're set. Don't stop. Get it. All right, we're probably gonna have to cut the song for 2. Good morning, Sunshine Stacy. Stacy? That's like when we were on air and you said Michael Jackson. Sunshine Stacy? Shit, I can never say your name right every time. The first time around, it's always Stacy. All right, here we go. All right, get ready.
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3.
So holiday parties are coming up, and now there's holiday party etiquette that you're supposed to have now. In general, for any kind of party that you're having for work.
Yeah, mind your manners and don't get too drunk.
Number 1 is don't get too drunk. Number 2 is know when to leave.
Yeah, because
You got to know when to leave.
There's nothing worse than someone just lingering around. You're like, we're cleaning up now. Can you leave now? And they're still talking and in the conversation. And you're trying to kick everybody out. I might have to use one of your tricks by putting the broom by the door or something.
You have to put the broom upside down.
There you go. See?
With the bristles up, and then everybody will know when to leave. Everybody will just, all right, I think I'm done. Just go ahead and head out. All right, so obviously number 1, like we said, you got to limit the alcohol intake. I mean, that's number 1 out the gate. And of course, let's move to number 3 because this one's kind of key. All right, number 3 on this list, and this is the final one. Number 3 is literally limit the people that you bring with you because believe it or not, some people are bringing up to 4 to 5 people with them to holiday parties.
Oh my gosh.
Or any get together for work. They bring the family.
Bring it plus
the
one.
whole family.
You know, and there's also the debate of like, do you think you should have kids at a holiday party?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
Yeah, it's like, leave them at home or find a babysitter.
I mean, unless it's like a cute baby that's like really cool.
No, not even that.
Not even that?
Because
Why?
now you're going to have a crying baby at the party.
So you're telling me that if Jay Steele brought his baby Case in, that you would be like not okay with it at the Christmas party?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
For the adults only.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, he would, like any kind of kid that's just like running around, we're trying to have adult conversation. You can't because you're getting interrupted.
I feel like I could already see it in my head at the holiday party.
I know.
There's Caitlin, like, with him, like, juggling, like, you know how they put the baby on and move the leg, and they're, like, sitting there trying to keep Kaysen,
No, that kid
like,
gonna be running around.
Kaysen looks like he runs amok like Jay Steele. Like the both of them.
And I've heard him scream his lungs out, too.
Have you really? I bet he's a sweetie when he screams.
No kids are sweetie when they scream.
I haven't met Kaysen yet. I've been trying to see the baby ever since he was born.
Yeah, he's a cute little
He's
kid.
like a year
He's
old now.
He's about to be like terrible twos.
Yeah, and he's already going through
Yeah,
it.
he's walking now.
What did Caitlin tell you the last time we saw you? She was like, don't have kids.
Yeah, it's like, I highly recommend it. Don't have kids.
I highly recommend not having kids. Or when she gets on Snapchat and she posts where she's hungover, but she still has to watch him.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, I can't do it. It's too much. But yeah, they're saying there has to be some kind of etiquette with this. When it comes to any kind of party, it doesn't have to just be the holiday parties. It could be just in general. You go into any get together for work. They said those were the 3 biggest things.
Yeah, especially for work.
Number 1, the drinking, know when to leave, and then limit the people that you bring with you.
Yeah, because office parties used to be fun and get out of hand. Now they don't do that no more.
I know. Now they're
like
boring.
They're like 2 drink minimum. I'm like, man, this is boring.
Man,
when they used to like just have open bar.
Let's just be real. Like, the whole reason anybody goes is, yes, for the free food, but you want to see who's going to get drunk.
Yeah, it's fun because you see like your coworkers out of the element.
Yes.
Especially in the workplace. You don't see them like that unless they're drunk all the time at work. But it's fun to see them like let loose.
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
Get down, Kathy.
You were throwing up in the trees. What are you doing?
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3.
That was like huge because I remember there was one Christmas party. It was in Dallas, Texas. And our general manager, I believe at that time, he brought, I think it was 7 people with him, his grandchildren.
Oh my God.
He brought 2 or 3 of his grandkids. He brought his wife, his daughter, her husband, and then the baby. Yeah, there was like 7 people that he had with him as a +7. Not a +1, but a +7.
And how much? Yeah, I think 2 is 2 is okay. 3 is a crowd. Like, if you bring more than like 3 people, like, don't even come.
If you bring more than 3?
Yeah, especially if they're not mutual,
Yeah, that's true too.
Like, I don't know who this person is.
Holiday parties are just so different. I mean, when you get the gift card, I'm here for it. Like, that's always amazing. You don't always have to get a gift, but I think it is about the people that you're surrounded around. Who's getting drunk, who's running amok, who's talking shit, who brought extra people, where the after party is, because everybody always goes somewhere afterward because everybody is feeling good.
Just leave the kids at home for sure. You can do that when you guys are doing your family gatherings. But, like, can't adults just, like, enjoy themselves without the kids one time?
What's so crazy is I've heard a lot of parents say, oh, my God, I need a break from my kids. And then they miss their kids when they're on vacation.
Yeah, that's the most annoying thing.
Did you say that's annoying?
Yeah. Like, come on, make up your mind.
Come on, cuh.
Make up your damn mind.
Because I'm still looking for that one story.
Which one?
The one that was the horoscope one for...
Still?
I know.
But
and I'm like, where did I put it? Because it was like super good.
I thought it was like old because horoscopes are every day.
No, this was one that was already laid out.
Yeah, our Christmas party's coming up, I believe, here in like the beginning of December. I gotta check. And honestly, I don't bring a gift to the White Elephant party or the White Elephant event because I try to leave a little bit earlier, Because
I usually just dip out.
Yeah,
I do what Erica Viking does. Like, you see us and then you don't see us. And they're like, where'd they go?
Take way too long. And we're like, can we like speed up the process? Last time we were there for like 3 hours. So like, I do not want to do this.
1 minute.
And you already know what table is the loudest. Actually, you know what?
Ours is always the loudest.
You weren't there, but this past year, we weren't the loudest table this year.
Who was the loudest table last year?
It was.
Who went last year? Because I didn't go.
Yeah, that was the huge. The huge. But I go for, of course, the free food because they give us some nice food. So I got myself the steak, man, melted in your mouth. Mashed potatoes. I think that asparagus. And this was at Seasons too, so the rotisserie.
Yeah.
It's like that. I think they're every year. I wish we did Fogo de Chao again. That was really good. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that one was good.
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3.
Kiss 97.3. Good morning, Gina Lee Fuentes.
And it's Ando.
All right, so have you noticed when you go to social media, there's a lot of hate nowadays? Like, it doesn't even matter what you're posting.
Yes.
There's so much hate when it comes to all social media and people.
Escape it. Not one bit.
The trolls are out. That's for sure.
You can never go on one post and see the comments, and there's going to be, like, no matter how wholesome the post is, there's still going to be some kind of hate, some kind of shade at you.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Here's the thing about this, and it's really kind of interesting. The hate clicks are going up. So what does that mean? They're calling them hate clicks, being that there's this one guy that I follow. I follow his story. His name is Rockin' Richie on TikTok. And he has, I think, colon cancer, and it's stage 4, and he's like 37. He's like super young. He did a fasting for 40 days and 40 nights and only drank minerals and water, and that was it, to get rid of the tumor or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I'm watching his story, and when you click on the comments, it is a nightmare because everybody's like, oh, he's faking it. Don't send him money. It's not cancer. He's a faker. He's faking. They said, oh, the hate is so bad on his comments.
And I feel a lot of it's just rage bait. They just want you to get a reaction out of you and go back and forth with you on the internet. I feel there's a lot more rage bait than anything.
What's even more interesting on this is that people are making videos about people they hate, and they're taking it to social media. For instance, for Rockin' Richie, there's so many people that make videos, and they're like, well, my husband had colon cancer, and he's not even doing it. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, cancer is different for everybody, you guys. Like, can everybody back off? Like, this is insane. Hate clicks. It's called hate clicks. Okay, so now what is the potential of this, and how damaging can it be to you as the person who's doing the creation to your video or your picture, whatever you post, and then you get that much hate? It can actually rewire how you think in general, which this is really interesting. So if, say you're an influencer and all you do is get all this hate, it will then make you start questioning your reality of, should you be doing this? It will bring depression upon you. It will cause you to have ailments to the body because there's so many people hating on you.
You're a faker.
You're a faker. You know, you've got all this engagement, but it's negative. And they said there's no stopping it because now it is at a higher percentage that people are doing hate clicks. And we're at a 70%, like 71% on how many people love to do like negative things.
Yeah, because they just want to get a reaction out of you and they want to see how you're going to react to it. And people fall for it all the time. Yeah. No matter what TikTok you go on, you're going to see it.
I don't even, what do you do when you get hate? Because I just leave it alone. I could care less.
Yeah, I usually leave it alone. Or if I really feeling spicy that day, then I'll like, you know what? This is what the block button is for.
No, that's what you call Buck D. Buck D will handle it because he'll just post it on everything.
Live with the Gina Lee Fuentes Show.
I love the morning show.
Kiss 97.3.
Like, you're not a real cancer survivor. My husband was.
Let me tell you. So I saw this girl. Okay, I don't know if you guys know who Rockin' Richie is, but it's colon cancer, I think, that he has. Okay, so he was, I I think he weighed like 250 pounds and now he's like 150 pounds. Like it's insane, his progress. And he lost all this weight. He's been battling this cancer.
He's a liar.
And everybody in the comments is like, don't send him money. He's faking it. He's not really sick. And you see this man in the hospital day in, day out. You see him losing all this weight. You see that he's dying on social media and documenting.
It could be all fake too.
You know what? I'm not going to say that there's a possibility that it's not, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. But this woman.
Money grab.
What was her name? Ellen? I think her name was Ellen. She's talking about how her husband had colon cancer. Rockin' Richie's lying. She's making videos of hate against him. And I'm like, this man is battling cancer and people are over here like doing all these hate videos on him. It's insane.
Yeah, that's really weird.
That's really sad.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I'm like, that's a lot of karma too.
I don't got time for all that.
That's some bullshit.
Like, I don't got time. You know, I never comment on people's stuff. Like I don't really care what. I don't care what. How do I say it? I don't care if anybody reads what I say.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't really comment on anybody's stuff. Like, I'm not that passionate about things on the internet like that.
Yeah, like nowadays, anything you say can get you in trouble.
And
you
people
know,
just want to get like the reactions and get the likes for their comment, and people live off that.
all right, we're set. Here we go.
Come on, cuz.
Come on, cuz. $14 seconds. Let's get into this celebrity radar. So a lot seems to be going on right now when it comes to James Van Der Beek, and he is the one who was the main star on Dawson's Creek, and it was correct. Also, Varsity Blues. He did a lot of great movies.
Because honestly, I've never watched Varsity Blues growing up. It was kind of too. It was like a teenage show when I was like in elementary. I didn't really care for it. But Varsity Blues, I do remember that movie.
It's so good. It really, really is. Well, James Van Der Beek has been forced to auction off all of his personal belongings from Dawson's Creek. Now, if you've ever gone through treatment for cancer, because he has rectal cancer, and I think he got diagnosed like last year or at the very end of the year before, but it was stage 3 already. And then he actually went on to TikTok because he does have a TikTok, and he celebrated his birthday. You know, he celebrated the 20-year reunion of Dawson's Creek. He couldn't be there because he was sick. And he looked so frail on the video. Like, everybody was talking about how bad he looked. It was just really heartbreaking to see it. But he's like, I'm at that point. Like, he's like, I could only act. I provided for my family. He goes, I can't provide and take care of my family like I used to. He can't act, you guys. He's in treatment. And the treatment is ongoing. And they said he's at the point where, like, if he wants to take care of his family, he's going to have to auction off everything he has from Dawson's Creek and some of the other shows. Now, will Varsity Blues be in there? I'm sure it will eventually, because I heard that there was some things that he gave away from, you know, Varsity Blues. But he said it's wardrobe, it's memorabilia. He goes, for example, it's a necklace that Dawson gives Joey for prom. That one's going for $26,000 to $52,000. His pilot episode outfit is going for $4,000. He's trying to do all this because ever since he got diagnosed, he can't handle the finances.
That's really sad to hear.
Yeah.
You know,
He can't handle it.
Especially since he's not able to go and actually do acting anymore. Yeah, what's he gonna do? Maybe he should set up a GoFundMe account.
I think he did.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people willing to help him out.
I'm pretty sure he did, but it's just so sad that it's come to this point because treatment really is unbelievably through the roof. And treatment for anything, an autoimmune, cancer, anything like that, it is a nightmare to deal with. Your finances will take a hit, and it's just absolutely heartbreaking to know that he's going that route. Eddie Murphy, on the other hand, That boy getting woke right now. I think something's going on with Eddie Murphy. He's waking up. I'm not quite sure. He talked about it on Monday where he was like, funerals, not my thing. I'll pay for them, but I never attend. He was like, I ain't going to do it. Now he's talking about why he skips award shows. He said, because basically celebrities are acting. They're all faking it. He goes, everybody who's there, being in a room full of famous people, I really don't care for it. Everybody is always performing, pretending, instead of just being themselves and just being you.
Yeah, and
he was like, they never are.
I feel like award shows and the actors and all the celebrities, I feel like they were always like faking it at award shows anyway.
Yeah.
Like, even if they knew they probably were going to win, they would act surprised. They're like, you know damn well you knew.
You mean Bay once? Remember when she won like the country awards and everybody knew damn well the album sucked? It was like, yeah, you paid for that. All right, so Ariana Grande, we all know that she is a woman who takes a man who was taken, and she's done that with every relationship she's had. Ethan Slater from The Wizard of Oz, yes, he was married. He had an infant. His wife basically just gave birth, and he was cheating on her the whole time with Ariana Grande. Ends up calling off the marriage. I guess they got a divorce. Now it's on the rocks with Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande has been rumored to be cheating with somebody else. Now, whether or not they want to bring light to this, I guess they're kind of doing that. They said they're still dating despite the split speculation, but let's keep it real. Ariana Grande ain't going to stay with Ethan Slater.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
think
way.
It's over.
I think it's done.
They're going to wait until they can publicly do it.
Yes,
So-
I think they're waiting till next year at the beginning of the year. Fresh start, new relationship, right?
And with everything going on with movies, Idris Elba, he's set to do a sequel for Luther. If you're an Idris Elba fan just like I am, you know, he's bringing Detective John Luther back to Netflix for the sequel, Luther, the Fallen Son. And quite honestly, I did watch the first Luther, and either I wasn't paying attention or I just didn't get into it. But for all my Idris Elba fans and Luther fans, he's coming back because the filming is set for London in the early 2026. So keep an eye out for that. And Sabrina Carpenter, speaking of like movies and roles, she was set to star and produce in a musical, Alice in Wonderland movie. So it's going to be a musical film inspired by Alice in Wonderland. And
Oh, no.
I don't think I'm going to be able to put up with another musical again. Like, who is
Another
asking for these
musical.
movies? Tell
Not
me.
me,
'cause
it's not.
I was like, no more musicals, please.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
his birthday was recently, and, he's trying to shave off some time for his prison sentence by completing a 9-month drug rehab program in his New Jersey facility. So he's actually working in the prison chapel library, and he's actually helping inmates, teaching them entrepreneurship and tell them how to be a mogul. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but he's still serving 4 years, his 4-year sentence.
So basically, he's sitting down there and he's like, here's what you got to do. You got to lie.
Yeah.
You got to lie your whole way through, and you got to throw the dirtiest parties.
Yeah.
And that's how you make it.
Yeah, it's like the main secret.
It's baby oil.
It's
Baby, that's how you do it.
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3. Is back at Sawmill Market, December 1st through the 17th. This beloved holiday tradition has been reimagined with stunning one-of-a-kind trees. And Kiss 97.3 has teamed up with our sister station, Mix 105.1, to create the Kiss Mix Christmas tree. Decked out with tags full of prizes you can redeem in 2026. Be the highest bidder and take it home, with all proceeds benefiting the Carrie Tingley Hospital Foundation. Don't miss the magic of the season at Sawmill Market and help support New Mexico kids. Info at mykiss973.com. answer the phone.
Hola, she's Carmen.
It's another Carmen call on Kiss 97.3.
Financial, this is... How can I help you?
Hola, my name is Carmen. Are you the loan guy?
Yes, who am I speaking with?
I'm calling in regards to Stevenson. I'm his nurse, and he's my sugar daddy.
Oh.
And he just told me that he wants to give me $100,000.
Has he authorized you as a user on his account?
Hold on, let me ask him. Am I authorized as a user on your account?
I don't know. What?
Mr. Stevenson, hi, how are you? This is Financial?
This is Carmen, yes. He told me that he had to take it out of his house. So he told me that I had
Right.
to call you because you have it.
Well, you know, I have to verify that I'm speaking to the account holder and make sure that I'm actually, have the right customer on the
He
phone.
just
before I
gave
can
me
get
authorization. You asked for it. He just gave it to me.
He can give me a one-time authorization. He just has to verify his account information. So can you put on? Mr. Stevenson?
Hello?
Yes, sir. I just need to verify a few pieces of information before we can move forward with the phone call.
Are you my grandson?
Sir, so this is financial. You're calling
Yeah,
today in
you
regards.
ain't called me on Christmas.
Sir, we were not open on Christmas, and we didn't call you, but we just need to verify some information. If you're interested in getting a refinance,
I'm interested in getting into her finance.
Okay, I understand that. If I can just verify just the last four of his social.
The last four? Okay, but he's really old, so I think it might be 0000.
Can you play on so you can just give me the last
You
four?
want the last four of my social?
Yes, sir.
0,
Okay.
0,
Uh-huh.
0.
Sir, are you guessing?
Vera, is that you?
No, sir, this is financial, sir.
Are you my grandson?
No, sir, I am not your grandson, and we did not call you on Christmas. Sir, Mr. Stevenson?
He's asleep. He fell asleep.
My hands are tied here. I wish I could help you, but...
Oh, his hands are tied too, but that's because he's frisky.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a happy new year.
Oh, my goodness.
Carmen calls weekday mornings with the Gina Lee Fuentes Show. Kiss 97.3.
We're back. Yeah, because it's like, you know, I know it's just like too old, like it's old, you know. So
When did this song come out?
like 2009.
I thought it was 2010.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah,
2009,
you're right.
2010.
Somewhere around there. Who's cooking for Thanksgiving this year, you guys? Does anybody cook? Or do you guys buy the food already prepped?
You know what? Maybe I should try and cook in this year. Like, I'll just do it by myself at my house with Mac and give him like half the turkey.
Dogs can eat turkey.
Yeah. I'll see like how I can do it. You know, honestly, I'm not as passionate about it. So I don't, because it's not the food I want to eat. You think I just want to eat a turkey? You want to eat some stuffing? Just eat some stuffing? Some damn mashed potatoes? No.
Hell yeah.
If I were gonna do it, it would be like a whole
Loans, I imagine you probably cook good.
Instead of a turkey, it'd be like a whole chunk of ribeye meat, of a steak ribeye meat. Everybody gets a slice of ribeye. Who wants turkey when you can have ribeye?
Well, I do because turkey's on Thanksgiving. Turkey and ham.
Yeah, it's actually I think the only animal in the world that's in North America.
Which one?
Is a turkey. That's why it's like our.
They don't have turkeys in other countries?
Well, I think they probably do, but turkeys are pretty much native here. I should look that up because I remember that's why they did it with the pilgrims and the natives, because you could cook a turkey and feed a lot of people with it.
Yeah.
Because it's a pheasant.
Because it's what?
It's a fowl. Do they have turkeys in other countries?
Did you really just look that up?
Let's see, look it up. I guess there is. Okay. Primarily raised meat for consumption and sport, although they are not native to the old world. Wild turkeys are indigenous to North America, have been introduced to various countries. So it started off here.
We were trendsetters.
It's like they said, we're like the only country in the world that actually has tornadoes.
They don't have those in like Turkey?
Nowhere else in the world.
We only have them here?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that.
I gotta look that up again.
Bust out the enchiladas, Valentino. Bust them out.
But yeah, we have the highest number. But I guess they do have them. Well, Canada, obviously, because it's North America.
Hey, Loons, how do you do it? How do you not burn anything down when you're deep frying the turkey?
Oh, yeah, that's really dangerous.
Like, because that's scary, right? How long does that take? All right, here we go.
I think it takes less time, but it's probably more delicious. Nice and crispy. They use panko to bread it.
Live with the Gina Lee Fuentes Show.
I love the morning show.
Kiss 97.3.
You know, there's a desire for more and more people to just be in a relationship and have somebody they vibe with, but these are the top 5 arguments in modern relationships. Guaranteed. 1 through 5, you will argue about. These are guaranteed in any relationship.
Number 1, finances. I feel like that's a big one.
All right, let's go through it. You want to see? All right, here we go. The tone. Number 1 is tone.
Oh, yeah. If it comes off as rude, like
if you come off rude,
don't talk to me like that.
If you have attitude, if they say something, you're snappy back or they're snappy back, that seems to be the biggest trigger for a lot of people. Don't talk to me like that. Mm-hmm. Don't speak to me in that manner. Don't yell at me. You have that. It's always set in tone.
Yeah, don't talk down to me.
Yeah.
You know, don't mind me either. Don't nag me.
Number 2 is money.
Yeah,
finances. Maybe you marry somebody who loves spending. Maybe you marry somebody who's really bad at budgeting or doesn't pay bills. Money seems to be the biggest thing. Financial came in at number 2. Number 3 is communication style. Now, this one I felt like should be number 1, but it's not. It's number 3. They said it's not always about what you're arguing about. It's actually the communication style. Are you somebody who, like, in other words, say you and I got in an argument. You were desperately trying to make your point to me, and I just shut it down. I'm like, you know what? What you say doesn't matter. I don't want to hear it. Communication, there's a barrier, there's a block. I'm not allowing you to communicate.
Yeah, or someone that says like, all right, hey, I need some time to think about this, and the other person's like, no, we're gonna finish it now.
Yeah, well, because emotions are elevated, right? You want to have a resolution to the argument, to the problem that you're trying to get to and figure out. But the problem is that communication styles, everybody is different. Some people come off rude all the time, even in text, talking, and on the phone, and in person. Think about that. You know, and your communication style matters in a relationship because that's how you're going to have the foundation base, right? You got to have that trust. You got to have that foundation, that communication. Number 4 is chores around the damn house. I told you to take the trash. Do the trash. Dishes. Don't leave them in there.
Yeah, that's the worst. Having to like split up the chores, and you know, sometimes your partner's better at it than you, or you're better at it than your partner. And when it gets to be a problem is when they're not doing it and they start nagging you on it. Because I live with roommates, and I felt like in a way that could be like a relationship, because if not, it'd be very passive aggressive.
Yeah.
They'll be leaving like they trash right by your door, or they'll like wash all of their dishes except yours.
Yeah.
You know, because it's supposed to be your job, and that's very passive aggressive.
Number 5, the last one, you guys. Again, these are all the top 5 arguments guaranteed to happen in any relationship if you are in it. Number 5 is family. Your family doesn't like him or her. Holidays get kind of awkward. Everybody starts arguing. Maybe you don't like them. Maybe you're married. You don't like the mom-in-law. You don't like the dad-in-law. They said family is definitely on the top of the list. Family is what people argue about.
I feel that's like a big thing if you live in the same city with your family and you guys are live like close by.
Yeah.
But like if you don't really have family close by, then I think it's a lot easier. Because if you don't have family close by, you don't get to see them all the time.
Yeah, but then when they come into town, they're like, they're going to be here for an entire like week. And then you're like, oh no, I have to be here with them.
Just let them know I'm on vacation.
But if you're that person that really enjoys and values your time in your home, and then you have people coming in, nobody actually really truly respects a lot of the time, especially kids, the stuff that you have in the house.
Yeah.
And then things get broken and things get sad when it comes to family.
Yeah, and you're trying to yell at their kids, and they're like, don't yell at my kid.
You're not
I
their
can
mom.
do that.
I know, right? Well, don't worry. You're in my house. I get to yell at them.
Live with the Gina Lee Fuentes Show.
I love the morning show.
Kiss 97.3. Kiss 97.3 presents
Nobody won't know.
Tech 9 live in the 505.
Welcome to the
Tuesday, December 30th at Revel. It's Tech 9. Get tickets at strangevip.com and keep it on Kiss to win your way in for free. It's Tech 9, December 30th at Revel.
Let's roll, baby.
From your concert leader, Kiss 97.3.
The concert leader?
Yeah, cuz. Pay attention. Gotta know it.
The concert leader?
Best believe.
You guys, this entire time, I've been still looking for that horoscope one.
Let it go.
I can't because I remember I put it aside.
It's the universe telling you that it's old news.
Yeah, that's true.
Like horoscopes. We were supposed to talk about that like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. I know, but it was so freaking good. And then I was like, a lot of my papers are missing. I am still looking for it. Hey, does everybody really get drained during the holidays? Like, do you guys feel the drain? Because they said something about like people are going to have like a lot of like attitude during this holiday season because of like not only the financial stress of everything that's been going on, but like just in general, the Christmas shopping, the getting the gifts and having people over.
Deep fried turkey is great, but it has to be served right away.
Why does it have to be? You ripped it up.
Oh, she's talking to you. Montanique. She says, oh, now that I will no longer host holiday parties at my house. Some people don't have decent people skills.
Look at Squilliam. Valentino, get ass, you're in corner. So when you deep fry, I don't think I've ever had deep fried turkey, ever.
I don't think I have either.
So like, is it crispy? Loans, is it crispy?
I'm sure if it's fried.
Well,
But I'm
no,
pretty
because
sure-
I think that if you're deep frying it, it could still be like super soft. I don't know.
Depends, but yeah, that's
Hey, remember that dude that always did deep fried turkeys that
You
had a
mean Duke?
business and then his business went up in flames because of a deep fried turkey?
yeah, it's dangerous. You gotta do it outside.
Yeah, but even outside can be kind of dangerous too, right? You gotta.
Yeah, but like I said,
Have
if
water
I
on
threw
hand.
Thanksgiving, it wouldn't be the traditional thing. It probably wouldn't even feel like Thanksgiving. It would just feel like a nice meal. Because like I said, I would be serving. Oh, actually, since the issue did come out, I haven't gotten it yet. I gotta if you go to the store right now, that's why I asked you if they have any. What are we? ABQ the Mag.
Yeah.
They asked me to do a segment for them. And
Is
they
it the picture I took of you? Did you
Yeah.
use that? Stop it.
I haven't
You
seen
guys, I should be a photographer.
I haven't seen it yet, so it's actually at the newsstands now. But they asked me like, what is one of my favorite dishes for Halloween, for Thanksgiving? They asked me one of my favorite dishes for Thanksgiving, and what is I was gonna say ritual, but what is a tradition that you do every Thanksgiving? And so I use that picture, and if you guys
Dude,
can find
and we
it,
took that
I put
picture,
on
you
there
guys.
is,
We took that picture in front of the radio station.
What I said is, it's I have to have either green chili enchilada casserole or red. I think I chose red chili enchilada casserole. That is my favorite to have every Thanksgiving. If I go back home, I tell my mom to make it every single time, and that's all I'll eat is the red chili enchilada casserole. It has to have ground beef in it.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He said,
I'm
"Oh my
hungry now.
gosh."
And then you guys can go and check it out. But I put on my tradition there too as well. Damn, I wonder if
I don't wanna.
I gotta go check it before
Valentino.
they take it off the newsstands. Because I got a call. It was that day when everything was hectic.
So the article is out now, right? The copy or the story that they did on you.
Yeah, I think it's a
already
November
out,
issue.
right?
Yeah. And they gave me a call to let me know that I could go actually go see it.
Pillar, where have you been? Pillar.
Been a minute.
Oh my God.
It's been a minute, cuz.
Where have you been? We missed you. It's been a challenge, Pillar. My thought process, putting my thoughts together, speaking, it's been kind of a challenge, but I'm getting through it. Thank you for asking. It's been a bitch. It really has. Trying to get back to feeling normal. Still felt off. How are you feeling? Hey, Pillar, did you ever get that surgery you had to have either on your back or your head, right? Did you ever do it? Two minutes? She goes, I've been sleeping in the mornings. That's what we do on the weekends. Because I can't remember if you said that you were actually going to do the surgery, Pillar. I remember you had a lot of confusion around that.
Surgery?
Yeah, the surgery.
What kind of surgery?
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just still feel kind of a little off. Two minutes.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize this mug was $15.
How much was it? Was how much? It's $15 for that mug?
Yeah, because it fell over and the price tag's on the bottom.
I wonder if he knew he didn't take the price off.
I had surgery on my brain and spleen. Jeez, 9 hours.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so how did it
9
go,
hours.
Pillar? Like, do you feel normal?
Man,
like, what did they do with your brain?
That recovery time, man.
9 hours.
That's a long time.
Shouty, I'm a drink. I get you what you want. Was the rush? All right, here we go.
Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3.
Okay. You know how everybody falls in love at one point in your life, and some point you're going to be like, that was the love of my life, and it never worked out. And then you're like, oh no, and you guys break up, right? And then later on you marry somebody else, but you always have that ex that you felt that was the love of your life in the back of your head.
This feels like a Lifetime movie.
I know, right? It sounds like it. There is now research behind this, y'all, and it is nasty. Okay, so people who marry somebody else besides the quote-unquote love of their life will never fully love the partner they're with, period.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because your heart's still stuck on something else.
And they said anywhere, but they said it doesn't even matter if you were a teenager and you're in your 40s or 50s or 60s or 70s. If you didn't marry the person that you thought you wanted to be with, you considered them the love of your life, then you will never love the person that you're with 100%.
Yeah.
Because part of your heart still belongs to the first person that you loved.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if you got back with them, it's not going to be the same, and it's probably going to be ruined.
Yeah.
Because it's like going back to one of your exes, you know, like, yeah, there's a reason why we didn't work out, and it's not going to work out the second time.
I mean, I used to give it a solid 1,000 chances after.
1,000?
I felt like I was the biggest loser on that. And then I'm like, oh, wait, it's only hurting me in the process. Like, I'm not getting any better with this relationship.
Yeah, you should. Okay, your first love of your life, you think you'll be able to get back with them?
No.
Why not? They're married?
No, it wouldn't work out because...
They're married?
Well, yeah, they're married to somebody else now, but like, yeah, it just wouldn't work out. It ended nasty, and it ended on like a cliff. Like it just ended on like, there was no closure. There was no closure. You created your own closure, right? Like your therapist always tell you, you have to get the closure yourself. If they're not going to give it to you, get it yourself. But the thing is I actually believe there's some truth to this because they said that you're never really truly going to love the person that you're with because you're always going to think about the person that you used to have as that.
Yeah, because the first love is always the best love.
Is it really, though? It's really not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's not. I mean, it may start out great, but there's always issues. And the reason it didn't work out is for whatever reason.
Yeah, but like people can still go back to their first love and say, oh, reminisce about the good old days. Because like as you get older, you don't have those good old days anymore.
It makes you wonder too, because you also you got to think about the families too. Like if the family really liked you and they still follow you on social media, because that's the case with me. His family 20 years later still follows me all over like social media.
They ever reach out to you?
Yes, they do. On my birthday.
They're like, we miss you. We wish you were here for the holidays.
Yes. And I'm like, you guys forget he's married to somebody else.
Oh, look at you. They loved you more.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it's really...
You should just start showing up at like family gatherings. So like your mom invited me.
Do you know what's crazy is his sister reached out to me and she was like, when's the next time you're going to be in Dallas, Texas? We want to see you. And I'm like, that's just... I love his family. Love his family. But that would just be weird. And if I ever saw him, I don't know what I would do, to be honest with you. I think I would freeze. I think I would freeze and not know what to say because that ended so nasty and dirty with what he did.
Well, I still think you can probably go and hang out with the sister. But
Yeah, the sister, the mom, the brother, everybody, like the whole family. But
I think you should surprise them.
surprise who?
The family. Just show up one day.
You're tripping.
just see what they look like.
No, thank you.
That's a test to see if they actually like you or not.
What? No. Oh my God, no.
It's the Gina Lee Fuentes Show on Kiss 97.3.
Like, hey, I'm here.
Hell no.
Why not?
Be all like, hey, y'all remember me?
Y'all remember me? Why would you have to say that? They already know you.
Hey, y'all remember me? Now you see me in person. I would totally trip if I saw him. I don't think I'd be nice.
Really?
Yeah. I think I would be in shock. I think I wouldn't know what to say.
Why?
And I think I would leave the facility wherever I was
Their
like
house.
ASAP.
You just show up and like bring some like cookies over.
What makes you think, like, if you're not one to do that, why would you think I would?
Because you seem like the type. Because like you walked around looking for the eyeball profile.
First off,
What?
did I tell you that his wife was on my Facebook, like peeping my Facebook?
Really?
And I'm like, why? I don't even know you.
But you know who his wife was, right?
Yeah, I knew who he married. Yeah. It's just weird. Look at Chassie. Well, dang. So when I finally find my first love, I should expect that I'm not going to be with them forever?
Yeah.
I mean, it could work out, Cassie.
Yes.
Chassie?
Well, if you already,
I called you
if
Cassie.
you haven't found your
Chassie?
first love by like 21, then yeah, you probably will never find him.
How old were you when you had your first true love? Your first love? Your first real love? Like you thought you were going to marry them and be with them for the rest of your life? Or have you ever come across that?
Came across it like 4 times.
4 times? I love everybody I'm with. Ando's like.
Like you're the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. And then you start to get to know him after a couple years. You're like,
Chassie,
I could do
stop
without.
it. Are you serious? You think that's why? Because she saw you on his search history on Facebook?
Who did?
Who? How?
What are you talking about?
Because I said when his wife was, I was like, oh my God, she popped up and she was looking at my profile. And I was like, why is his wife looking at my profile? But his whole family, she's got to
What'd
feel
you
a
end up
certain type
doing?
of way. Nothing. I left it alone. I got off Facebook because it creeped me out. I was like, And then I just got off social media that day.
She
But
didn't reach out to you?
no. And I don't know what I would say if she did. Because I have not talked to him in 20 years.
Maybe you should reach out now. It's probably about that time.
Are you tripping? Are you tripping?
What will be a reason?
I'm
why,
very careful on what I say on that because now I'm on all these other platforms. I'm like,
What reason would you be the reason why you reach out?
I reached out once. Okay. And it was when my dog died, not Chino, but it was when Philly died. And I let him know that Philly died.
Left on red?
No, he did reply back. And I can't even tell you what he said. Because I don't remember. It was
Why'd
so
you do
brief.
that?
Because he really liked that dog. Like that dog was super nice to him, super special for him. And it was before we got all the other dogs in play too, because then Chino's in the picture. And then he really was loved Chino like to death. Like he loved Chino, but I never told him when Chino passed because it was just, we ended really, really, really messed up. You guys, he's the one that I threw everything over the balcony. Remember?
I think it's time to reach out to him.
That was,
Heal
yeah,
the wounds.
I'm good. Because of what?
Heal the wounds.
Shit. I'm good. I would not know if that fool stood in front of me right now. I don't even know what I would
You rip
say.
your clothes off and take him as is.
I would probably just walk out in shock.
What if he came to see you?
Well, he was looking at my story on Instagram, and I thought that was weird too.
Oh, really?
Because you know how it shows you like a list of people that look at your story? There was one time when I looked and I had posted something. I'm like, oh, let me see how many views it got or whatnot. And I go through and I check my insights, right? And he popped up and I froze. I froze in that moment too because I was like, but then also his wife was on there too. That's why I was like, I don't know what I would do.
Maybe he can spin the block.
Hey, Loons!
And they're still married?
I think so. I don't know. don't know, but I have nothing to say to that fool. I have nothing to say because there's nothing to say. There is nothing to say. Hey, Loons, how come your name reminds me of Loonies? I got 5 on it.
I thought it was
Just say it's by Loons.
Every time you say Loons, I think of the Looney Tunes.
Do you think of Looney Tunes?
Yeah, the Looney Tunes.
Oh, it was that one! Look at Pillar! It was, you remember when Ann was like, you created a fake profile with an I and your dumbass used your name still. I said, I know.
It's like, who's talking?
And it was my eye. But there was like a whole bunch of glitter. Uppercut his ass with a whoop ass. Either him or his family brought you up and she was curious and looked you up. I don't know, Pillar. Like, it just made me a little uncomfortable. I was like, I'm good.
You know, I'm actually kind of just a little bit, just a tad excited for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because I can just sit there all day, just eat and drink and watch football.
Well, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Because you're a guy?
Because you're a guy? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm supposed to do as men. I just need someone to, like, wait on my back and foot. Put on my hand and foot. It's like, do you need another beer, sir? Yes.
Live with the Gina Lee Fuentes Show.
I love the morning show.
Kiss 97.3.
So have you guys ever had those moments where you hear certain sounds and you just cringe? You're like, don't do that. Like for me, it's nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, for me, it's people chewing with their mouth open and smacking.
Do you know there's a name for that?
Even-
And it's actually a real condition?
Yeah, and it's like when my dog starts licking his paws or just starts licking himself. I'm like, bro, stop.
Yeah,
I
and
already
it's
know
just
all I have to do is look at him and he'll stop.
Yeah, because he knows you don't like it. He's like, oh, he's about to do something. There's a real name for it. Hopefully I say this right. Misophonia is what it's called. It's a condition where just ordinary sounds, maybe you heard it too much when you were little or just give you that cringy kind of feeling. You're not being like crappy about it or anything like that. Like you're not trying to be rude, but you're like, stop it. Just stop. I don't like that sound. Stop, stop, stop. There is a reason for it. They said your brain basically triggers you to know what sounds to not like. Your brain will actually signify because there's plenty of people that can walk into anybody's house and there's a dog licking their paws and it's not going to bother them.
Ugh.
It's not going to bother them.
Yeah.
But it bothers you.
Well, it just the licking and smacking noises I don't like.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like that noise.
But there's plenty of people that are not going to be bothered by it at all.
Yeah, I know. And like some people, like you said, with the scraping the nails on a chalkboard. I don't know
it's
if
like I
they
can hear it already.
I don't even know if they have any chalkboards in schools anymore.
I don't know either.
But there's a lot of plenty of sounds, like, you know, even the sound of like with like a silver spoon or something hitting against a plate. Some people don't like that.
Or the sound of two knives scraping
Ugh.
like across each other. Oh, it just kind of
Yeah.
It just kind of, you can feel it already. They said 1 in 5 people have this condition without even knowing it. And they said it actually could be more people that have it, but misophonia is what it's called. Misophonia.
And that's
Misophonia.
what makes you cringe.
That's the stuff that
Yes.
misophonia makes you cringe. And they said everybody goes through it at one point or another, but 1 in 5 people actually have it to where it's like Ando, he can't stand it.
Yeah, or like
Just can't deal with
or
it.
someone's going ugh, ugh, like they're
Dry heaving?
Yeah,
Dry heaving?
they're trying to, like, yeah, dry heaving, like if they're gonna throw up.
The
Some
sound
people
of
start
throwing up.
gagging. I know a couple people like that.
I still stand by it. The fastest sound that could wake you up in the middle of the night in a deep sleep at that first, like, bleh, that you hear from your dog, you will fly out of the bed
100%.
to go and put them on not the carpet, but solid ground to pick up the throw up.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, you're going outside. Like, wait.
Yeah, you're like, oh no.
Well, he's
You will,
gagging.
you will always get up in the middle of the night for that.
Live with the Gina Lee Fuentes Show.
I love the morning show.
Kiss 97.3.
I know, my
Oh
dog.
my God, Tasha's is knife scraping on a plate when they're going
Yeah.
back and, ooh, I can hear it already. Mac Mac, I remember, didn't you do that when you were at my house last week? He was going to throw up and I heard you run.
Oh, yeah, actually. Yeah,
you ran, right? Or something? What happened?
Oh, yeah, he was like doing it. He was like, I'm like, all right, we gotta go outside.
The knife scraping sound on a plate.
Yeah,
Oh.
or like a spoon or a fork that keeps like.
Ew, it's like I can hear it when you guys are talking about it. I could totally hear it.
How do you spell that again? Oh, you tore it up.
It is called
No, how do you spell it?
misophonia.
Yeah,
Let
how do you
me.
spell
I know.
it?
I'm trying to get to it. Hold on. You got okay. It's called. I mean, you spell it MISOPHONIA.
All right, thank you. Like miso soup.
We have more platforms. I got to watch what I say now.
Why? Why
Well,
you
I
gotta
guess I
hinder
don't.
yourself, huh?
What
Why
do I
you
gotta
hinder
what?
yourself, cuh?
Hey. All right, we're there. We are there. Let me go ahead and move this down.
Styrofoam rubbing against each other? That doesn't get me.
Styrofoam?
That rub against each other, you know?
No, that one gets me. Valentino, that one gets me because it
Really?
makes that, it's like a high pitch.
Yeah, like a squeak.
It goes high pitch. It's like
Yeah,
a
that doesn't get
squeakish.
me.
Ah, I can feel it already. Ah.
Yeah, some people don't like that. I'm okay with that one.
I think I said it right. Misophonia. Misophonia. That's the way it sounds to me.
What's app? What's app?
What's app?
Like the app that you can message people?
What's our Kiss app?
No, someone said WhatsApp.
I know,
Kiss.
but Kevin is like WhatsApp Kiss.
Like
Like what's up, Kiss?
but what's app? Like the
What's
WhatsApp.
up, Kiss?
The one you can like write to people on. I think that's actually Facebook's platform. WhatsApp. What's app, man?
What's up, Kiss?
What's that, man?
Good morning, Kevin.
Morning, depending on where you at. Grinding teeth drives me crazy. I only do that in my sleep without knowing it.
Teeth grinding? I wear a night guard for that.
You do? Yeah,
And a
actually,
face strap and a
Jonathan
face
and
mask.
I saw you last night in it. They're like, what the hell's wrong with her face?
I know. I was wearing that last night when all of us were on the. And then Jonathan goes, Gina, are you high? And I'm like, you're calling me at 9:00 at night. Yes. And I remember nothing of the conversation. There we go.
Drama that's not on the DL. Celebrity Radar on the Gina Lee Fuentes Show. Kiss 97.3.
I feel like Eddie Murphy is like getting woke. Like this dude is like now starting to get like Cat Williams, like Roseanne Barr. Like if you actually look at their social media, it's all about the universe. It's all about like just you vibing, figuring things out.
I always thought he was like that already. Like a wise man.
Oh, I forgot the guy's name. Oh no. One of the actors. He was on Hustle and Flow.
Hey, you mean
Terrence Howard.
yeah, Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, I love his brain. Like literally thinking and how his processing is amazing.
Especially when one of the Joe Rogan show.
Yes.
He was trying to explain
He's
himself.
on a whole other plane, y'all. He's around here, they're on a different level. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right. So Eddie Murphy, earlier in the week, we talked about how he said, you know what? It's kind of morbid. It's kind of weird. I don't really like going to funerals. I'll pay for them, but I will not go. But I will do my part. I will pay. Now he's talking again, saying that the reason he skips award shows is because celebs will act and be fake. He said that's key number one. He's like, be on that room, that red carpet, room full of people that are famous. He goes, I don't like it. And the reason I don't like it is everybody's pretending. You're performing. You're putting on an act instead of just being you at the awards.
Yeah, because all the cameras are on you. You know, especially on the red carpet. You're trying to get the best shots done. Backstage, you know, you're trying to put your best foot forward to hang around these celebrities, how they think that you are, but you're not really like that.
I feel like my favorite moment from that will always be Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. By the way, we're getting Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. We're getting Bennifer 3.0. Heads up.
Yo, really?
Yeah, I'm going to get into it on Friday because I'm getting all the details now. We are getting Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck 3.0. Y'all, they are still messing around. But do you guys remember the award show? I don't remember which one it was. But they were sitting down and he was drinking, and obviously he drank too much, and he was kind of just talking smack, I guess, to J-Lo. And she was sitting there and she was yelling at him, and the camera's on her the whole time. And then she turns around and puts a fake smile on, acting like everything is great.
Yeah, I know a lot of wives that do that. Like
No, a
when
lot
they're
of
in public
wives.
with their husbands and their husband's drunk, you're like
Oh, my
getting yelled at,
gosh.
and then like they smile in front of the camera for
Feel
everybody.
a certain type of way. Hey, James Vanderbeek, this entire situation is so heartbreaking. Now, he's the one from Dawson's Creek. He came out on Varsity Blues. I feel
Yeah.
like Varsity Blues, if you have not seen that movie, definitely go see it. It's totally worth it. But he's a guy who's kind of faced a lot of battles in general. He was doing great. He was on series and he was doing movies. And then all of a sudden last year, I think it's at the end of 2023, going into 2024, and then we hit 2025, right, this year. So I think it was at the end of 2024, somewhere around in there, where he got diagnosed with stage 3 rectal cancer, so colon cancer, right? Now, to help cover the cost of the treatment, the support, everything, he can't keep up with these bills. And he's not working like he was. He's not doing the acting. He's not doing a lot of series. I don't think he's doing anything right now because he
And I'm
can't.
pretty sure those residual checks aren't coming in as big as
No.
they used to, because I haven't really seen Dawson's Creek anywhere.
Yeah,
like on any kind
exactly.
of streaming platform.
I'm sure it's on demand, but I don't know. But he said now he's going to have to sell all of his personal memorabilia, including Varsity Blues included, along with Dawson's Creek. And he said the whole thing is just a really big nightmare. He goes, I'm selling the necklace that Dawson, which was him on Dawson's Creek, gave Joey, which was Katie Holmes, for prom. And it's going for $26,000 to $52,000, all kinds of jewelry. And the first pilot episode outfit ever worn by him is going for $4,000. He goes, I have to.
Yeah,
he goes, I
that's
have
really
to
sad.
do everything to make my ends meet. He goes, the cost of treatment is just, y'all, if you've ever had cancer or you're going through cancer or you know somebody, it is a nightmare to deal with the cost of it. I don't know why it's so expensive. I get that it's chemo. I get that it's radiation, but it's just a nightmare. And especially including if you have autoimmune diseases, you know, everything healthcare wise is expensive and he can't afford it. I don't know how his family's going to do it. And now I feel like since he's selling everything off, what if that doesn't cover what treatment he has
It might
left?
not.
You know?
It might just get him, you know, maybe even breaking even, because a lot of those treatments are really expensive.
I'm kind of curious because a lot of people are saying that he probably won't make it. And that really is heartbreaking because he's only 48 or 49.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah, super young, super young. Ariana Grande, sit down. What are you doing? All right, so she was rumored to be with somebody else like about a week ago. I believe it was last week when we talked about it. And I'm like, where's Ethan Slater? Because she broke up that marriage. Remember, he had just gotten married to his longtime girlfriend.
They had a kid.
They had a baby. It was a month old. Then he was cheating with Ariana Grande. I guess it's cooling off because she has been spotted with somebody else. But they're still putting out the statement that despite all of these rumors that they're still seeing each other. But you guys, let's just be real. It's Ariana Grande. She always goes for a man that's always taken by somebody else.
Yeah,
she
especially
conquers
married.
it. Maybe it's a mental thing for her.
Yeah,
Because she knows she could get anybody who's single. So maybe it's a mental
you can
thing.
have.
Yeah.
She's trying to see if she can actually switch him up and have him come to her team.
What I think is going to happen is they're going to announce it at the beginning of the year, fresh year, new year, new relationship, new breakup. I don't think they're going to be together. And I don't truly think they're together now. But let's wait until the new year. Let's see what happens.
And if you're a fan of Luther with Idris Elba, there's going to be a sequel called Luther, the Fallen Son. And they're going to be returning and filming in set 4 London in early 2026. So it might be like a year. Maybe you might be able to catch a sequel in 2027. I did see Luther. I told you I didn't quite like understand it or really like it that much. I probably had to give it another try because I was probably doom scrolling the whole damn time.
Yeah, but you know what? You wouldn't be doom scrolling if it was good. If it started out strong, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
to be quite fair, I probably do that with a lot of shows that are probably good. Like, what was that? All In, the one with the Kim K?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? All In or
I
something?
think it's All In or something
On
like
Hulu?
the lawyers. The lawyers.
Yeah, I put the show on and I just started doom scrolling again just because I knew I was like, I'm probably not going to watch this, but I'll give it another try. Should probably give that show a try too. And Diddy is working in prison, trying to cut off some time off his prison sentence by completing a 9-month drug rehab program in his New Jersey facility. And so he might be getting out a little bit early and this might be helping him. But recently we talked about how he got caught with moonshine in his cell.
Yeah.
Just probably trying to celebrate Halloween and some of his birthday. But who knows? It might help him, it might not, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get get some time shaved off on his sentence. And he's actually helping people or prisoners inside of the prison chapel library, teaching them entrepreneurship to other inmates. So maybe he can help them out.
Do you realize that a majority of the people in the prison he's in, all of them are in for drugs, and he's probably going to teach them how to traffic the drugs and not get busted.
And throw the best Diddy parties ever.
And throw the best, Diddy parties.
And Sabrina Carpenter, she's set to star and produce in a musical. And so this is inspired by Alice's adventures in Wonderland. And I'm like, come on, Sabrina Carpenter, I know you're a really good singer, but can we get rid of these musicals?
I don't know.
Like, how many of them do they need?
I mean, what's a musical you like?
None.
Mine, okay, the
like
live action of Beauty and the Beast that I dragged you to. Remember, I was like, I'll pay for everything. Just go with me. I don't want to go alone.
Yeah,
and you win. And I loved it. I love that one.
Okay.
I saw the Aladdin one and I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I don't like any of the live action musicals. That's so weird to say because I do like the singing parts in the animated versions.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the live action ones, I am not about it.
I don't know what it is. It's weird because you're right. When it's in a cartoon, if you talk about Aladdin or if you talk about Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm, any of them.
I love those. But when I watch it on the screen, I'm like, okay. You know,
yeah.
It's just strange.
I could do without this part.
Yeah, especially her now. She's on that bandwagon. I guess we'll see when that's going to drop. You guys, that is your Celebrity Radar. I'm Gina Lee Fuentes. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Gina Lee Fuentes with a Z.
And find me everywhere on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV, and on TikTok. You got it. I'm on it. At Ando on Air.
GLF Nation, if you would love to watch the show on air, behind the scenes, conversations behind the scenes are raw, unedited. It is live. The camera is rolling the entire time. We talk about anything and everything. Anything goes behind the scenes, along with watching the show live. You can find us on Twitch. You can find us on Facebook. Search The Gina Lee Fuentes Show. YouTube, it's Gina Lee Fuentes TV. Click on live. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Remember, always reach for the stars because that's where you belong.
Wake up. Home of the Gina Lee Fuentes Show. Kiss 97.3.
Tasha smells. Biopsies are a nightmare. They are so freaking expensive. And I mean expensive. I'm still battling it out with my insurance over a biopsy I had done on my thyroid a year and a half ago now. I think a year ago, somewhere around in there when I had the biopsy done. Yeah, it's about a year. That biopsy in itself was beyond expensive. And the insurance is trying to not cover it. And it's been this battle. So everything healthcare wise has been a nightmare for me. It's so expensive. And being a single girl, that hurts the wallet. Yes, it does. It's expensive. So I feel really bad for Dawson's Creek boy. James Vanderbeek. I couldn't think of his name. I couldn't think of his name. First off, you started laughing. You didn't have to laugh. Seriously, you didn't have to freaking laugh.
Yeah,
I was like, Dawson's Creek boy. I couldn't think of his name. It didn't come at the top of my head.
I was so bad for Dawson's Creek boy.
I could have said Varsity's Blue. I didn't even say
Water
that. I
City
said
Blues
Dawson's
Boy.
Creek boy. Dawson's Creek boys. Like,
Yo.
I was like, oh my gosh. All right, you guys, it is that time. We are heading into our meeting. We have a meeting every day, obviously at 10 o'clock. We hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Love, light, God bless. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Bye.